Hello, I'm Howard, pastor of the Roseville New Church, and welcome to Spiritual Shorts. I want to share with you an incredible story that really drives home an important and powerful message from the Bible. It's all about a truth that can impact each of us. Without God, we can do nothing. But with Him, all things are possible. Let's consider the story of Marty Reynolds, a name I made up. But it helps us identify personally with this message. Marty struggled with alcoholism for over 25 years. He tried to quit on his own, relying solely on willpower, and managed to stay sober for several years. But eventually he slipped back into old habits. By the time he was 49, Marty had lost nearly everything: his job, his home, and even his family connections. One night, in a moment of complete despair, Marty did something he'd never done before. He closed his eyes and whispered, "God help me." Just 3 little words, that's all he had left. But those words were filled with the surrender he'd never offered before. It was a turning point. Right then, something unexpected happened. His roommate came back early, sensed something was wrong, and reached out to help. That simple moment, one person caring, was enough to get Marty through the night and into an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting the next day. That was the start of his new life. Marty went from isolation and despair to finding purpose in helping others recover, living proof of the transformation that happens when we say, "God help me." You might be wondering, why couldn't Marty's willpower alone pull him through? Why do so many of us feel like we're constantly fighting against things we can't seem to conquer? The Bible gives us an answer. Jesus said, "I am the vine, you are the branches. Without me, you can do nothing." It's a reminder that our own strength has limits. But here's the good news. With God, all things are possible. When we reach out and genuinely ask for His help, we are inviting a strength far beyond our own. Maybe you've faced moments like Marty's, times when you tried and tried, but kept slipping back. Sometimes we're even too proud or too ashamed to ask God for help. But remember the disciples in the storm? They struggled, rowing against relentless winds. It was only when they invited Jesus into their boat that the wind died down and a great calm filled the sea. This scene is a powerful picture of what happens when we finally let God into our struggles. So here's a challenge for you. The next time you are facing a battle you can't win on your own, don't hesitate. Say, "God help me." Bring Him into your struggle and watch what happens. Marty's story reminds us that true strength comes when we admit our need for God's power. Without Him, we can do nothing. But with Him, the impossible becomes possible. Thanks for watching. If you found this message meaningful, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiration. But more importantly, if you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, get help or get them help. Reach out. And as always, let's keep lifting each other up.